And welcome again. With me, Adam, as usual. We are gonna try to finish the third year and to earn some profits.
Hopefully.
Uh, we will. What did we do last time? Oh yeah, we prepared for harvesting, and we need to cut the grass. Yeah, we need to cut some grass, and we started with a mission for harvesting. So yeah, that's what we are gonna do.
Yeah,
Uh,
and I'm already driving around and around and around and already in circles.
yeah, you want to do the harvest?
I started it.
Okay.
I was already in the when I jumped over. I already jumped into the combine. So no, I'll just keep on going.
Oh, fine for me. So that makes me mow the grass.
Well, the grass is ready.
Yeah, it says ready to harvest.
Oh,
100%
geez,
fertilized.
you also want me to mow it.
Nah, let me do it. Would be first time in 2 years that I mow the grass.
Holy jeez, you went live on Twitch.
Yeah, I
The
know.
thing just popped up, told me that.
So Adam, how's everything going there in Canada?
Well, they're really starting to crack down on stuff, so just been trying to keep myself occupied.
Yeah, but no issues, nothing bad, nothing in the
Well,
family or
no,
friends.
nothing that way. So, just I know we went from 58 to 108 people within 24 hours. So,
Oh, that's 3 times. That's a lot.
yeah.
Let's see, is it going? It's going.
And I meant to tell you, the little one's starting to tease. So,
Oh,
yeah. So, he's been really moody.
yeah, I heard those stories about that.
Oh, I mean, yesterday was it yesterday, Crystal, or the day before that? A little bit yesterday and the day before. Oh, day before, she just because she has a minivan, we haven't driven it in a while, so she went up and got gas for it.
Mm-hmm.
And within that 15, 20 minutes, he went so mad that he was beat red. His whole body was red. Couldn't settle him. Couldn't do anything with him. She walked in, and all of a sudden, done.
Okay.
He was like 360, happy. I'm like, but she just wants mom.
Yeah, well, that's usually just the thing with little ones.
Well, usually I can calm him down, but I think it's just the way he's been lately. He knows mom's there to help him, and
I think daddy is not good enough.
no, I don't think so. He's sitting here now behind me watching me. He's sitting here smiling and everything. So,
Yeah, that is because he hears me.
oh, you're on my headset, so he won't hear you.
Dude, just play with it.
Well, well, last time I had you on speakers and that he was laughing and giggling.
That's a good thing.
That's what I said. That was a good thing last time, but
Usually they don't do
no.
that. Usually they start crying.
Well, that's
And
what
I'm
shocked
not
you
joking.
because usually it's the other way.
I'm not joking. It's serious.
Oh, no, that's what I said. Remember that one stream we did it, and he was laughing and giggling at you. You're like, what the heck is going on?
Yeah. It's even when I was in Africa, there was one kid. He jumped into my arms, and I didn't know what to do because normally kids don't do that. Oh, crash! I broke
Yeah,
down the
it's just
mower.
no, it's just funny with him. It's just I know he's tired because you can see the bags underneath his eyes and everything else. You can tell he's like done, but that's because he's teething and everything else. And he
Mm-hmm.
got needles on Tuesday, so just
Needles.
everything. Yeah, he gets his immunization, which just gives him a little bit more to fight stuff,
Yeah, I think.
chicken pox, like chicken
Yeah.
pox and all that stuff. So
Oh,
it's
for
just
the
a second.
diseases, vaccines.
Yeah, well, it's a second set, so with teething and everything else going on, you never know what's affecting him.
Yeah. Oh,
He's giving me dirty looks right now because I have a headset on.
Give him a dirty look back.
I do.
Don't let him mess with you.
He just giggles when I do that because I give him the same look back, and he sits there and smiles and looks at me.
You're stronger and bigger.
Oh yeah, got to make him laugh.
Definitely.
Oh, sure, popped up.
Say again?
Well, I had something pop up and it was you saying
Ah.
for Twitch. I was like, what the heck is beeping now?
Yeah, it's always beeping.
No, people don't leave me alone.
Well, if you want to quit,
No.
because
Everybody
you
else is-
told me you were ready to play.
Oh, I was ready to play all day today. I've been playing on mine, so I said, oh, time for a change.
Time for something more interesting?
Oh, better than going crazy on logging.
Well, it shouldn't take long before we have to log.
Yeah, but you didn't do a massive logging like what I did.
Hmm. Yeah, okay.
I made over $600,000 in distant trees alone.
In how many days? In-game days?
One.
Hmm.
Then after that-
You were bored. I can tell you.
I was times one, so like 3 days, our days, compared to the end game, is what I've done.
Hmm.
And I had a 12-meter logging trailer. So I cut everything 12 meters, and that's all I was doing. I was making $50 to $65,000 per load.
Oh, that's not bad.
No. And
Wish
I
we had
finally,
that. Wish we had that here. But we make
Tell me about it.
a little bit more than 50 a year.
Yeah, I was doing that per truckload. Well, what I did was I started on new farm, like not new farmer, but farm manager.
Mm-hmm.
So what I did was I bought the land, bought what I needed, like I know I'm going to use quite a bit of, and I just started leasing the rest of it.
Mm-hmm.
Then when I made up enough money to, because I maxed out my loan, so I paid my loan off first, leased everything, paid the loan off. Then once I got that, I start whatever I leased, I returned, then bought back brand new.
Yeah. If it works, it works.
Well, that's the only way I can do it. At least you're using it, you need it, then return it. Oh, I made enough money to buy it. Okay, let's buy it, and then
Yeah.
try to do 2-for-1 thing. Use it when you need to, and well, my big thing is I use that Scorpion King. Well, I got a modded version that you can change colors, but so I made everything John Deere because that's what I was using.
Mm-hmm.
He said I haven't used a John Deere farm in a while, so I said, oh, let's change it up.
Yeah, we don't actually, now we're talking about a specific farm. We don't have any specifics here except for the class.
Yeah,
But that's that.
yeah.
Are we
But that's what
gonna?
I
Yeah. What are we gonna do with the tractors? Are we gonna stick just to class? And
Well, I was
same
just
with-
starting to think of that. Should we? I was just thinking, do we eventually, after a while, change to something else cheaper?
We can.
Well, to like, I know class is a lot of money. Like maybe after we buy a field, like, do we knock ourselves down to a cheaper tractor? Like for running around stuff, like we can get something small, like a small tractor. You know what I mean? Like something strong enough to do raking, and then our picking up, we can get something smaller, but keep a bigger version of a tractor like John Deere or whatever. Or do we go to a John Deere and because it's nice having a theme to it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree.
But what I was looking at, I was going to do class for logging, but then I started back and looking at the price wise, and that John Deere was cheaper.
Yeah.
'Cause
Well,
if
in
you
the
look
end, it's not about the money in the end, but yeah, I would like something like it matches. Like for example, and then I'm just saying that New Holland is something that is producing lots of different materials, not only tractors and harvesters, but also baling equipment.
Yeah,
That's
like I don't.
something complete. That's something drastic. But like the tractors, I would like to use one specific type of tractor.
Well, that's what I was looking at with Kloss. They have tractors, harvesters, implements. That's what I was looking at. So then you're not mix matching.
Hmm.
I know all farmers do that, but it's nice to say if we do New Holland. Yes, they got harvesters. Yes, they got this. But then you stop back. Okay, what ounce do they don't have that we might have to use something different?
Yeah, but then I would say do a Valtra, because they you can change the color to whatever you want.
Yeah, but will they give us the high horsepower that we need?
In the end, when we have enough money, I think yes.
Okay, like I don't mind if after like say this here we switch out to vultures. I've used them in FS17, which I love them
Hmm.
in there. But then it's when you get different things, different everything else.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I found on the Nod mod hub, like well, the mod hub that you go outside the game, I found small subcompact tractors from John Deere.
Yeah, well, I'm against more mods, except for when we need them.
Yeah, but
Uh,
I was looking at it. If you're doing chickens and all that, they're small enough to go clean up, and that's what I'm doing.
hmm Well, that's what
Using
I
them for
always use a little Valtra for, because they can
yeah,
also get one of those front attachments.
yep.
Fin tires, always useful. Whatever tractor it is.
Okay. Um, if you want to go to vultures, I know they're very very um universal tractors.
Hmm.
Like I know from FS, but I don't know what they are like in here. I haven't really tried them out and hear what the difference are.
I think they're just good looking.
Do
But
you want to do? Do we want to do it at the fourth year? After this year, do you want to free
no,
invest?
no, not yet. First thing to do is definitely one new field, and as soon as possible the second new field.
Okay.
So I think after year 3 we can buy field number 2, and after year 5 I hope we can buy field number 3.
So when we start getting a little bit bigger, then switch them out.
Yeah.
Because what I like about Voltras, and I wish we started off before, I like them because you can flip the seats around.
Yeah, definitely.
Especially in mowing, you can use your instead of your front now, you're using your rear, the rear. So that would be your rear turning, and I seem to do better jobs.
Okay.
Just food for thought later on down the road if we decide to switch.
Mhm.
But I'll take a look at it, and like I'm not in this, like in my own personal gameplay, I'll switch class out and play around with the vultures instead and see how. But I'm just trying to look at the big picture at the end of when we get big.
Well, as long as it can it's as long as it is good enough to carry the equipment we want to use.
Well, that's what I'm looking at. That's what I said with Kloss. They give you up to 435 horsepower or 440 or something weird like that, in the same brand. But if you have to mix match them a little bit because of horsepower, then we have to do that, right?
Yeah. So I'm
And I'm
always using of the large tractors. The biggest class is 435, and
Yeah, that's what I
the
thought.
biggest Valtra is 350. With the best engine, it will be 400. So that would be near enough.
Okay.
Well, for I always use the same equipment, and it's always suiting me.
Okay, that's why I'm saying I usually use John Deere Fent or oh my can't remember the name of it. Internet Case.
Case, yeah.
Only why I use them because of later on down the road if I need high horsepower. Okay, yes, they have it.
Mhm.
That's what I always look at in the long run when I start buying tractors. But that's what I was thinking with Kloss. At least that gets us 35 horsepower more but you done maps this size all the time, so you kind of know
Mm-hmm.
where we need to. And if you're saying 400 is going to be big enough for us, then
Yeah, I think because we definitely need to check with the equipment we want. I mean, the cedar. Well, I always use the same cedar, and it runs perfect with the with it. And that
yeah, I'm
cedar,
running
that is
that.
the uh, Amazon Condor.
Yeah, that I like the Amazon Condor. I've always liked it. That horse one there. Remember I was talking about the 6 meters, and it kind of does two in one.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
does. It does the wheat and everything else, but also you can flip the back end out, put the cedar in for doing corn and all that hard stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I'm using
Maybe.
it.
Yeah,
I got you to download it. I know that. I'm using it. It's 50. It's about 50. It's $100,000, and you get two cedars in one.
yeah.
It's 6 meters. It's got the cultivator. It's got all that. I'm running that on my Crater Lake one because I can't make really big fields. Like I think my biggest field is maybe wide as long as ours, but it's like long, but it's no wider than the field that we're mowing.
Mm-hmm.
And it takes me 5 passes to do it, and I'm using that, and I like it.
Mm-hmm.
I like. Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
admitting
but
I'm using smaller equipment.
too big is not, because this is not a really big field farm.
No, and it's like you're looking at. Okay, you put 35 and what is it, 32 above us or 33?
43 and 32.
Okay, you put those two together. That's how long it is, but it's no narrower than that. Than
Yeah,
those two together.
yeah.
It's just it's elongated because where it's sitting in a hill, I had no choice to do it that way.
Mm-hmm.
So it takes me 4 or 5 passes. A condor will probably take me 2, but I'm looking at it. I don't want to use big equipment. That's why I choose that map.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it might be running an 8R to do all my work, but I'm looking at the hills and everything I got to climb and everything. You're going to need the horsepower.
Mm-hmm.
Not,
Yeah.
I'm not looking for speed. I need the horses to get up there.
Yeah, and this is a
But I'm
flat
using-
map.
Yeah. So I'm just looking at different things in that. I've only got two tractors, a 7R and a 8R. My
Yeah.
7R, 6R, sorry. The 7Rs don't have front loaders.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm using a 6R to do my loader work, and then I'm using my 8R to do all my work.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I'm using the small tractor for my supply stuff. Then my big tractor's doing my 8R is doing all the work.
Yeah. And what brand are you talking about again?
John Deere.
John Deere. Okay. Yeah. Never played with John Deere.
No, like I said, I played with Vultures in FS70, so I'm leaning towards you of. So if you say yes,
It always
these
suits
tractors-
me. Yeah.
yeah. Well, I'm not. Like I said, I'm open to different things. You got to be. If you're not, well, then guess where you are.
Don't let the missus hear that.
Well, she just laughs at me when I say it. I don't want to. But it's one of those things, right? It's you got to be open-minded on this stuff because if you're not, you're going to play the same stuff over and over and over. And what are you doing?
Yeah. Well, on one side, you know the stuff. You know it.
Yeah.
You know how it works. You know what to do. You know how it responds. On the other side, yes, sometimes you need to do something new.
Well, it's
But
like
with that, I'm already thinking ahead. We can do a second farm on a different map, which we can do something else.
if we want to do that, what the heck is the map? I just looked at it and I like it. Mischap, I
No
want to
clue.
say, or Muschap.
No clue. No. Don't
It's a
know
new.
it.
It's a small map. It's smaller than this one.
Well, a lot of maps are smaller than this one.
Yeah, but I'm just saying it's must. After I'll show you what I'm talking about. It has all the animals and everything on it. I'm starting to start like doing small maps with small equipment now.
Mm-hmm.
Like you know how I was. Is everything
fun.
big? Like, what's different?
Yeah.
Like that's why I did Crater Lake. I'm making my own fields the way I see fit.
Yeah.
So I got the part of yes, I'm doing forestry. Yes, it's boring, but I'm starting to like it. Now I'm starting to make. I go into an area that I want to do. I'll start with a side by side or whatever I can get in there. Usually I get the I have a John Deere side by side, so I go in there, zip around in there, see what I want to do. I go into landscape and I actually draw out in dirt where I want to go.
Mm-hmm. Field 58. Oh, I see another mission. 58. Sugar beets.
Okay.
Gonna borrow the items already for that.
Okay, because I'm almost done here, so.
Oh, I had my game on fast forward 5 times. Oh,
Not good.
oh. And I'm not sure, can we do another one? Because I see 2 more.
Well, we got the multi missions, right?
Yeah, I got 4 active harvest missions.
Okay.
Well, one should do this and the other one should do missions.
Well, I can do missions if you want.
Sure.
Really...
Yeah. We can always switch.
Oh yeah, if you want to do a field, like I said, I'll do a field. You can do a field. I don't really.
Yeah. How far are you now on that field?
I got maybe another 5 minutes.
Oh. Well, you can do
Maybe.
2 fields and then we'll see how it is with this.
Yeah, I'm just like where it says 57. I might be doing right around where those numbers are. Roughly where I'm at.
Let me check. Oh, I can see you. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I just gotta go. Like I think it's just right around the numbers, kind of, sort of.
Oh, just the middle. Okay, I see it. Yeah, yeah.
So.
It's good. You can use the extra money.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If somebody can concentrate, we know this is the final grass we can do. So then it's gonna be. Then we can really hit the harvesting and.
Yeah. Definitely. I'm almost done with mowing.
In the other map, if we say we decide to do another one with this one, should we do 2 days of what? Like, I know you have it 3 days as for farming sim, and open up for another one. Could we? This is just an idea. Say Sunday and I don't know, whatever, Monday, Thursday, or whatever the other day that's opened as this map. Then we do Tuesday and Thursday at the other map.
Yeah, I got my plan is for 3 farm sim days.
That's what I'm saying. If you're
So
able to
1
do,
and 2. 1 and 2. You mean or?
I know you said you open up for another day. I'm just saying if you're capable of doing that.
Oh,
If
2
we
and
could
2.
2 and 2. Two, like say we do Sunday, Tuesday at this map, and then say Thursday or whatever your other day was. I think you said Friday and something else.
Monday and
I think
Thursday are off always because of swimming.
Yeah.
In the gym.
Yeah, I know, kind of understand that. That's why I'm not saying that. And I know you got Sunday, Tuesday, and Friday. So
yeah, Sunday, Tuesday, Friday.
okay, or we can just leave it as those 3 days. We can do Sunday, Tuesday as, Sunday we do a new map. Tuesday we do this map. Friday we flip a coin.
Sure. Yeah.
So then every other week, like 1 week it might be two on the same map. Then the next week is 2 on that other map.
Yeah, that sounds good. We should discuss what map after we've done this.
Oh yeah, after this definitely, because we can figure out branded everything and kind of stick to it.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll do Vulture on the other one.
Yeah, who knows?
One thing I haven't done in so long is Massey Ferguson.
Yeah.
I haven't done any of those tractors, and I think since I started this.
I only had the Massey Harvester on 17, I believe.
No, I had the Massey.
Oh. That's not working.
The biggest Massey that you could get in the big tractor. I think it was the 77 or something like that. The biggest one you can get. I always had that in a little bit of small ones. I did it on FS17 and they just weren't good looking.
I had my first tractor driving lesson in a Massey.
Oh, mine was too.
And I had my first shovel driving lessons in a Schaaf, I believe. Was it Schaaf? Schaaf? Something like that.
I know New Holland. I can't. I'm starting to not like it so much.
Okay.
I don't know why. It's just I think I've overused it. I think when I started playing FS 19, I think I overused New Holland a lot.
I can never overuse that one. I always love it.
But my thing is different maps. I try to stick to a brand, right? I try to stick to New Holland. I try to stick to this. Try to stick to. But sometimes you just after a while, it's like okay, you do a map, then you go flip another map. Oh, I like these tractors now. Then you go to something else. Like I've done John Deere, I think once, and that was on the Xbox. But after that, I switched over. When I went on the computer, I started switching to something else. And
I started in 15 always with New Holland. I even got the edition with the little New Holland figure, the little New Holland tractor. It's above me in my room on a desk, on a plank, a shelf, a shelf. 17 I did a lot of New Hollands, but I also started a little bit with Valtra. No clue why.
that's where I started. With 17, I started with Massey and Volta mix. Big tractors and all that, because they didn't have big ones back then. They only had medium size. So anything I needed large, I went to Massey. But I kept Volterras for doing what I wanted to do, and that was it. Harvester, I've always tried to go. In 17, I went to the biggest. That was New Holland, right? Because some of those fields in Goldcrest were so big that it was easier to use that one.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how I started on 7. Then when I went to 19, it's like, oh, this is finally when I start branding myself.
Yeah, well, with 19 I started quite soon with Valtras, and occasionally with New Hollands.
See, when I started with this, I did whatever the new farmer gave me, and I kind of looked at it. Okay, this is basic, this is basic, this is basic. I just started catching because 19 did more than 17, so then I caught into what they could do and couldn't do.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah. Hey, something else. Are they also busy with farming right now in Canada?
they're getting everything ready to start planting and everything. You know, a lot of guys are getting their seeders ready, and the ground's all turned up if it's not so wet.
Yeah, I've seen this week the first cut of grass this year.
Holy crap!
Yeah, first out of
Not here
three
yet.
slash four.
Not here because it's just too wet.
And something else I started to smell was starting of spraying with crap.
They do that here. They do that here in the fall time.
Yeah, I saw a lot of stuff outside already. Those big, what are they called?
Manure spreaders.
No, like the Garant, big containers with
Oh, the
full with
slurry
shit.
tankers.
Yeah, full with shit.
Yeah, they do that here too. It's very rare. Like around here, it's very rare to see them use manure spreaders.
Yeah. Yeah, we usually have those that impregnate it into the ground.
Yeah, that's what they do here too. They have it's like a I know we have. I know it's in this game, but it has like a cultivator in the back of it.
Yeah.
And when they go there, that's when they cultivate it. They do it all at the same time for the smell.
Well, you can still smell it.
Take it off.
What's it called? What? Like the Zoonhammer combination or the Sanson combination, stuff like that.
Okay.
The Veenhuis. Oh, a lot of Veenhuis.
Okay, I gotta go by us. Oh, Jesus, this is gonna be a long drive.
All the way up. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a long drive back. So the field's done. I got 96% in the.
We'll see how much we earn.
I just gotta do the long drive back to the field.
I'm gonna collect the rewards at the end.
And we gotta collect at the end.
Hmm?
So are you gonna collecting at the end?
I'm gonna collect at the end, yes, because we can use some of the other stuff as well.
Oh, okay.
Except for sugar beets, potatoes, and the other stuff, of course. But you know that.
Yeah. Is this a faster way to get here? Hopefully.
I believe you. Oh, we have 4 different. Yeah, sugar beets is obvious for what it is.
They're telling me this road is supposed to be the fastest way to get back to our place. Without going all the way around. I know I'm trying to find the fastest route to get up to the top, and this is what it showed me, so
Okay.
it better be the fastest route. If not, I gotta turn around and go all the way back. Then I'll be mad.
Oh well. I'm not driving.
Oh, this is coming up beside field 36, so I'm hoping this is...
Looks like it.
just the way it's cut through.
Okay. Yeah.
It is too.
Okay.
There's 36. I'm cutting across it. I'm not going to go all the way around.
Dudes.
What? I'm not cutting in the field. I'm going to drive around the field.
Oh.
Because if I went the other way, I'm on a hill.
Well, I accidentally drove through the field a little bit myself now. Me with my big mouth.
Yeah, see, I've tried not to do that.
Yeah, I tried too, but yeah, I failed.
Oh, there's a hill.
It still is a relaxing game.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
It's just funny because I'm trying to find the fastest route over here without going all the way through the whole map.
Yeah, well, you screwed up.
No, not really.
Ew. Come on, come on, come on. There we go.
'Cause I drove right by you, and the way I'm going, straight up beside that road goes right straight through.
Okay. Yeah. No, I got it.
So it wasn't a waste. I thought it was going to be a waste. I said, no, my luck, I'll go the wrong way like I did last time. And so.
Yeah.